pieces of ammo in there. They'll want
it. She said throw a box of ammo in there.
Yeah, sprinkle it with some Epsom salt and gunpowder.
Two-way exfoliations.
Right.
Some crazy people out there.
What
You
are we
finna make
doing?
money.
What are we doing, though?
All right, we're live on YouTube now.
Yeah,
Just waiting for people to.
with the warrior queen, Marie.
These people like this nigga never tells us when he goes live.
Right.
I know y'all don't. Yeah, you don't be like I'm going live. I just get a message like I just did that he went live, and then I just jump on. Which I don't need to jump on now because I'm here.
That's why y'all gotta hit that bell notification so y'all know.
All right,
that's what I got
we got our first two people on YouTube. What up, y'all? How you guys doing? We're up here in the K&A office. You got LocsNLoad, we got Undead Prophet, and we got the Warrior Queen, Maria.
Hi.
All right, so just kicking in the office, trying to answer any questions you guys have.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and ask away while we're here because we ain't got shit to do. So, ask. I feel like you can't. I probably start doing that. They might get mad downstairs.
Ain't nobody downstairs, is it? It didn't seem like
I don't know.
Oh.
No, and then downstairs is just that hallway.
All right. So we got what up? All right.
It's a lock party. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, hey, we all. I mean, I mean, somewhat. She's getting there.
I had to comb my locks out because I had a bad lock surface on my deployment, and now
she's learning. Again. She is learning.
Yeah, no, I started again.
Yeah, and I'm never letting nobody touch my hair again. I'm gonna do my own locks, so don't touch my locks.
So, if you guys joining the live now, got any questions, we're here to answer any questions. Let me put this up for her myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So if you got any gun questions,
gun kit, now's your time.
So he said you'll get there since we can lock her.
Oh, I will. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll make sure she gets there.
But yeah, just like Thomas said over on his, because I'm streaming on my platform and he's streaming on his. If you guys have any questions or any comments, you don't want to know anything, ask.
I'm doing it right?
I don't know if you're doing it right because it looks like you're streaming.
There you go.
This is what happens when a man touches a woman's weapon. They don't know what to do.
Don't listen to her. I taught you everything you know.
I was just about to say that. I taught you everything I know.
Right? I raised you. So, all right.
Questions so far?
Yeah, we got one.
All right, cool.
We got one from the side. It says, Queen, what's your strongest tool in a self-defense situation?
My mind.
She says her mind.
That brain.
All right. And how to explain, go in depth, because some of these people might not know. So how does your mind?
I would say start with my mind, being situationally aware about things when I'm doing stuff. So like getting out my car, not feeling it on my phone, not walking around with my head down. I don't travel at night if I can avoid it, not because I'm scared, but it's just to avoid those situations. I know what side of town I live on. I live out Duval, 103rd.
Duval.
Oh,
if I got to go to Walmart on 103rd or Normandy, I better be ready. So, my mind is the first thing to protect me.
Okay.
In fact, we low-key actually do have a panorama setup.
Yeah, we're gonna. This just layers how we have multiple cameras doing that. So again, she said her mind. So being aware of a situation and doing what you can to avoid getting in that situation, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly, like you said, not fiddling in your car. That makes an easy target. Someone who's not paying attention, looking at their phone and their purse, easy to get walked up on. All right, give me that. And if they got drop on you, you don't have to give them that.
That's like, social media, you'll get me. I go look at one thing, all of a sudden 10 videos later, I'm still sitting in my car chilling with my head down.
Right. Definitely don't want to do that. Don't get caught lacking. So, cartel, I think it is. Cartel, my bad. I said I want to get more about suppressors. I
just started looking up since y'all said I need to buy one. So, let's go.
I think we can show suppressors. I can't show fires, but I think we can show suppressors.
You can show suppressors. We can do that.
They're literally the same shit.
We literally both got the same can. That's what funny.
All right. So here, let me just someone's gonna ask, what is it? Let's It's a YHM T2. So Yankee Hill machines T2. What turbo?
Yep. Turbo T2s. So
I want to see if they can see this. I don't know if the lighting might be. Yeah, it's too dark.
It's too dark. Don't worry. I'll take some high res photos and I'll post them. But so a couple things about suppressors. Well, actually, to answer the gentleman's question, what do you want to know specifically about suppressors? Because we can get lost in the sauce and legitimately do an entire live video about that. So there's mine. It's all nice and dirty.
That's fine. As long as it ain't hot.
Still got a paint job. Still got a little bit of paint job on.
Like this, but a little longer. So anyway, so I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and say that every rifle, if you can have a suppressor on it, go ahead and suppress that motherfucker.
Took you long enough to get your stat back.
Right, so definitely shooting suppressed, and especially if you're trying to do what Short Bus does, shoot, move, communicate. Having a suppressor definitely makes things easier, being able to talk to people, and it's not so loud with a concussive gunshot. Bam! You're trying to say moving at the same time, right? So suppressors definitely add and enhance communication amongst the squad element. So if you're definitely looking at running with a squad, having suppressors do help. It does mask your location. Doesn't make you invisible, right? But if you like fire 1 or 2 shots, it will make it harder for someone to detect where that came from. But if you just sitting there firing round after round after round, then eventually they'll key in on where you are. But definitely for that 1 or 2 precise shots, definitely a suppressor will help aid in concealing your location.
Yeah, so kind of to touch on what Thomas said, right? So other things to take in consideration when you start to add suppressors into your rifle systems, right? The first thing that's going to happen is that you're going to have extra back pressure going back into your upper receiver. Because at the end of the day, these gases have to go somewhere. Like energy, what's good, everyone? I know. Because just like all energy, it doesn't go away, it can't get destroyed, it only changes form from one form to another. So when you add a suppressor to the front of your muzzle, what you're basically doing is all those gases that you would normally see whenever you're shooting, that gets redirected through the suppressor and back into your upper receiver. Right. Now, there's some suppressors that
like
are designed.
The gas will go basically this way, then go back around. And
so see if you can actually because mine has paint on it. Get it real close so they can see the actual welds.
Welds?
Yeah, because it's a baffle stack.
Oh, the inside?
Let me see. Yeah. So basically, right, how suppressors are made, it's basically a bunch of baffles that are welded together. So all those little lines are an individual stack of baffles that have been put onto here and then welded on. So like YHM's their warranty, right? If I get a baffle strike, which is basically at the tip of this, I end up having like a strike because it's out of alignment. But because of how YHM does their process with their mounting systems, the chances of me getting a baffle strike are pretty low. But in the event that I do, what they'll do is, which is why some suppressor manufacturers are actually printing like your serial number and all that stuff on this bottom portion. What will end up happening is they'll cut that off, weld me on a new baffle stack, and then weld that on, and then they'll send that can back to me. And that's for in the event that I have to get my can serviced.
Oh no, I was just saying because the camera can't see on this angle.
Keith is on here. What's up? Oh well, he's gone now.
Yeah, there's no one on the IG. All right, so that's that. Because I know other people are asking questions. What is the best can for 5.56? To be honest, we're gonna say Yankee Hill machines, just because of the performance and the price. Yeah. Yes, they're probably better suppressors, but for the price,
for how much you pay for these cans, and I'm talking from the initial price of the can, whatever your dealer's fee is, whoever you decide to go with, and your tax stamp.
This is a full size can, right?
That's the longer one, yes.
Yeah, and it's not even that long. How many inches would you say this is?
6.5, 7.
Right, so this is 6 inches, people.
I think, yeah.
Right, so 6-inch suppressor.
I can actually find out exactly how long it is. So. But also the other thing that me and Thomas did to our cans, we put Kerr's kits on ours. So our cans are actually shorter than what comes out of the box, which is basically this bottom portion right here. When it comes to suppressors, which I'm very happy to see in the industry, is that a lot of them are starting to do this threaded bottom portion. I believe it's 1.3 375 by 28 millimeter. It's something like that. But it's starting to universalize the back portions of these cans, so that way you can start running other people's mounts. So, say for instance, if I don't want to run YHM's muzzle devices or this mount anymore, and I want to go over to the dead air system, I can do that with this can. And a lot of other cans out there are starting to do that now. Dead Air is one of them. I believe Silencer Co. is starting to do that now. There's a multitude of companies that are starting to do that, and that's excellent for the end user.
Right. So again, if you're looking for, if you have McLaurin, if you have a 5.56, 300 blackout, and 308, you can get a 30 cal suppressor can and shoot all three of those calibers through that one can.
However,
right, the 5.56 may not be, again, it's not optimized, but it will be suppressed. You might have more of a muzzle flash on the nods, I believe.
Yes.
Right. But if you wanted just to have one can that would be able to reliably run all three calibers, get a 30 cal can, and then you'll be able to run 300 blackout, 308, and then put on a 5.56.
In fact, you can buy a YHM, I believe it's the Resonator K, and I think that's a sub $500 can. And again, that's minus your tax stamp and whatever dealer fees you would have to pay, and your passport photo, however you decide to get that done, and your fingerprints, however you decide to get that done. So.
All right, I think we got a question by Queen here. So because now people are asking questions now. All right, so, all right. No, it's good that we have a woman, because again, we have women that do want to ask the questions. Okay, so for people who can't see on YouTube, Ms. Tanya Parker says, what's the best gun for weight and stability for a female? She says, I'm about to turn 50, my Colt 44, like your Colt 44 Magnum?
Woo!
Damn, like the old barrel load, the hand carry with the magazines, find it harder to load. Shotgun is heavy, yet it works. So again, for a woman, I mean, you're going to more than likely at any type of self-defense use a pistol. So I would start there, get you a pistol. Again, if you're an older woman, my recommendation would be the Smith & Wesson EZ.
Yes.
Because again, if you don't have that upper body strength to pull the slide back, or the loaded magazine,
or the finger strength and dexterity to be able to manipulate the slide or manipulate your controls on your gun, the EZ is definitely a great solution.
Right.
If recoil, as far as recoil management, is not that big of an issue, caliber wise, what I would suggest is that if you don't have any kind of hand problems, I would suggest starting out at 9mm. But if you have anything like carpal tunnel or anything where, again, the dexterity in your fingers and your hands is a little bit weaker, start at 380. And definitely don't snuff at 380. The technology for bullets and for 380 has advanced. Just the same thing like in 9mm. How we had this whole 40 Smith & Wesson wave back in like the early 2010s, all the way up until like 2017. But guess what? Nobody runs 40 like that no more, and it's for a reason. The bullet technology just didn't advance. 9mm bullet technology did.
Okay. Hey, well, thank you for joining, Tanya.
Thank you.
So yeah, definitely. Again, master. Like I told Marie when she first came, I told her to get the concealed carry game going, because that's what you're going to use more than likely versus like your belt kit or a rifle, right? So get that concealed carry.
I be carrying that rifle on me all the time when I go to
everybody walking down the street strapped.
Exactly.
Ball, baby.
It's doable. Making our city sound so dangerous.
It is.
We from that gun shape.
Right. So, so start concealed carry.
Yep.
Then from there, I said get you like full size gun. Some you can use for home defense and range training. And then from there, once you got the concealed carry pistol, then she got the full-size pistol. Now she's got her AR pistol, right? And I recommend
what's up, Atlas?
I recommend an AR pistol, again, for a woman, Tanya. Again, because 16-inch is a lot, the wield.
Yeah.
Again, depending on the woman, but if you are looking for something that's lighter weight.
This woman weak. You should have saw my arm shaking earlier and holding it heavy. AR pistol perfect for me right now. Okay. I got this one push up.
I was say you got to finish that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I recommend getting like a 10.5 or 11.5, up to 12.5 if whatnot for like your AR pistol.
But now they got to do that whole let's go through the NFA and SBR stuff. But at least the cool thing is the fact that you can
hold on, we're answering their questions. Yeah, before we start ranting.
You must say before we start ranting.
Yeah.
How many suppressors do you run?
One.
I technically own two. One of them, this is the main one that I run not only on my 12.5 but on my other guns as well. My 30 cal is for my bolt gun, and that goes also on my 300 blackout.
I've not anything big lately. Like the biggest thing is probably like a couple baby sharks. But I haven't been out as much. It's wintertime. It's cold.
Yeah,
I'm waiting till it warms up.
I'll play that.
All right, but for the Super Bowl, it's not the Jags, so I don't care. Honestly, I guess the answer the Eagles because the Chiefs beat us, so I don't want to see the Chiefs win. So I guess I want to see the Eagles win, and I appreciate the love, Carla. I said them groceries.
Them groceries.
That's hilarious.
Them gross or okay.
Groceries. GLS multi-cal can.
Yeah, that is actually a really good can.
Okay, we got another one from Maria. Queen, as a female, I'm looking for suggestions for my wife for concealed carry options. What is yours that you can share with the sisters? So I guess basically you have a 43X.
Yes.
So she has a 43X. We can't put on camera, but I guess.
No. I can't.
Yeah. So I guess talk about how you like the 43X.
Well, my first time shooting, I had a gun that I was told to throw in the garbage. Matter of fact, that is in that bag. I haven't thrown it away yet because it sucks.
What was it?
Oh, we're not going to talk about that. But that thing
was
No, it was
a diamond bag.
It's a diamond bag. It's a diamond bag, 9mm diamond bag 38.
It's a 6. Yeah, it literally fits in the palm of my hand.
It doesn't even have a slide stop.
Yeah, it just.
That was you.
Oh, you heard about it? Okay, so I came to train with him, and I trained with his 43 X. He told me to.
What up, AJ?
He suggested that that's what I go with, but I don't go off of what people tell me. I go do my own research. So I did a lot of research on what I wanted to carry and how I wanted it to fit on my body. And somehow, lo and behold, I came right back to that Glock 43X, and that is what I carry. It's perfect for me for the most part. With most stuff I wear, most women don't wear. I don't say I wear no clothes. I wear clothes, but a lot of my stuff it tends to show on. So I do the one thing I don't like to do, which is carry it across my chest in my cross bag, which is bad because it's not accessible. If somebody runs up on me, which Eric has told me, somebody can come behind me and clip that thing, and my gun is now on the ground, and I'm looking stupid. But that Glock 43 works for me. I'm getting used to it. So I used to think I was printing. I'm really not printing. I think it was in my head, and so that size is perfect with everything I wear.
All right. So.
Jesus.
Also, so again, I know you touched on wearing clothes because I know women they love to be fashionable. Women like to wear like their outfits, look good. So
when I went to go see the Woman King, I don't know if you remember, but I had on a 2-piece outfit. I had on a crop top and I had on a skirt, and I managed to conceal. I shouldn't say that. I wouldn't move through this, but anyway, I conceal carried in a 2-piece outfit with a skirt, and it really did not show. And if anybody saw it, it'd only been somebody who knows that has the eye for that to know that I was carrying. They would have just thought it was just my outfit, the ruffle of my skirt. So I have been making it work with because I wear a lot of 2-piece stuff. I got a 6-pack. I used to. I got to get back to it. So I do wear a lot of 2-piece stuff, and I managed to make it work with it. Yeah. And I front carry.
Appendix carry.
Front.
Appendix. What up, Poindexter? Okay. I think we've been over this. Again, I'm not registering shit. Because with all these lawsuits, brother, eventually, they're just gonna overturn it.
For the amount of people, the amount of states that have filed lawsuits and all that jazz.
It's like 20-some states, 23
states. 20-some states. That's why I sat back and waited a second because of the fact that if I got 100, if take it into consideration, right? If you got 120 days to do this mess, right? And it's an e-file form, you can technically do it like the day before. Because the e-file, as long as you set it in, that's what I'm saying as far as if you decide to do that. Now, here's something also to take into consideration. What most people don't understand and don't know.
Processing time.
Not only processing time, but because we done did this, okay? When you send that paperwork, if your file is open for 88 days, 88 consecutive days, your transaction is automatically denied, no questions asked. So take this in consideration. You can sit there and send that paperwork, and they just end up from this point. Anybody sending in paperwork, they can go ahead and deny all your applications, and they don't have to give you a reason.
Right, government bullshit.
They don't have to give you a reason. Right. So,
and the thing is, you got to think about it. If you did one of those people who did file, let's say you did file, put your paperwork in, and then they said, "Oh, no, what? We overturn it. We're not doing this no more."
Exactly.
But you already filed.
But now you just gave the government all the information, and the one thing that bothered me about this whole thing, because I was about to jump on the bandwagon, but the fact that they specifically asked for a photo of the said devices attached to your gun, that's what I have an issue with. Because even if I were to just go ahead and SBR that said lower, I don't have to send a photograph of that lower to the ATF. All I have to do is just put the serial numbers onto the paperwork and send that off, but I don't have to send an actual photo of it. The only photos that they ever get are the photos of my face. That's it.
They basically said, all right, send us the weapon that you used to commit the crime with.
Exactly.
All right, so moving on.
That's what I got a problem with that.
G2C, yes, it's good for a woman. Again, if it works for her, that's the thing. Every gun is low-key good for a woman. It's just whether that specific woman is proficient with that firearm, right? So it's not really like, is this a girl gun or anything? A woman can shoot a 44 Magnum, a Desert Eagle, Smith & Wesson 500, 9mm. She can shoot whatever caliber she wants to be proficient with. Mm-hmm. So again, towards G2C, yeah, it's good as long as she's proficient with the weapon and takes care of it.
Exactly.
Right? It says, am I SBRing any pistols? Yeah, I'm doing the overnight form. All right, the overnight form. Yeah, I'm gonna got that catch me if you can form.
Catch me if you can. I mean,
okay, what is this? Hey, Locs, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Okay, I got my first power tool 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Okay. I was like, oh, you're not talking about like a drill? Like, it's the wrong chat. Okay, Val says I got a Glock 48. I was looking at the Glock 19. I trained on it, but it's too big for my hand, which is perfectly fine. I like how she said, but it's too big for my hand. Exactly. Not, hey, someone told me this is good for a woman, so I got it.
Because it's a Glock 19, because the Glock 19 is the gold standard of all guns and blah, 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 blah. All those people shut up.
Right. She said, no, which means she took the time to go find out the answer for herself. Which is, again, that's what we want. We want to make more people. That's how you become a proficient shooter, when you start to realize what works for me and what doesn't work for me.
Or even better, which is why I always applaud Marie for all the training that she's done. At the end of the day, whoever told you to go get whatever gun is not going to be standing there helping you beat the case when you just shot somebody and now you were indicted for manslaughter. They're not going to stand on that stand with you and be like, well, I told you boo-boo to go get this gun and that was that. Well, did you give him some training? Well, no. Well, he just aired half the building out and shot a 4-year-old blind kid in the face.
Oh, God. Yeah.
What negative repercussions come with it?
Like I said, you basically telling them.
You snitching on yourself.
Right. You're saying this is what I have and this is where it's at.
I'm going to put this in perspective, right? That $40 million, what most people don't understand with that. That $40 million that ATF and all of them keep saying, how do you think they got that number? That number is based off of the background checks in which those firearms that those background checks are attached to, those pistol braces were on the back of. See, the problem is because I sat down and I read at least like 200 something of these pages. There's a level to it where we kind of reap what we sow because.
Who taught you how to read?
Huh?
Who taught you how to read?
My dad.
I'm gonna tell Master.
Go ahead, tell him.
I was like, what are you
Go ahead, tell him.
Master, they in the house reading again. They in the house reading.
Shut up. He's so stupid. But yeah, you know, maybe lose my trail of thought. See, so I can't do anything professional with No, it comes from all the background checks in which those firearms that had that pistol brace attached to the back of it. Because if the ATF had, let's just say, for example, SB Tactical's sales data as far as whenever you go and buy a pistol brace because you built your rifle, if they had that information, everybody across the board would be screwed. But it's only specifically, let's use for example, right? You bought a Palmetto State Armory 11.5 build kit, right? That comes with a pistol brace. But no, actually, no, scratch that. They wouldn't be able to know that one because that gets sent to your house. If you bought a complete PSA 11.5 that has the lower and you had it set to the FFL, that's how they know you have it. They don't, but in the other way that I just described, that's how they don't know you have one, or they can confirm and deny whether or not you do or don't. Big brain. All right, let's see what other questions we got.
Yeah, because talking to Dennis gave me his car keys. I don't know why he did that.
Okay, perfect. You know, because Notori said, if I'm not a criminal, what exactly am I snitching on? Because in the eyes of the government, as of right now, you are. Sorry, not sorry. Because you are in possession of that because of the fact when you send that paperwork, based off of this new ruling now, you are admitting to the government that based off of what this new ruling is, I am in possession of an illegal SBR based off of your criteria. When you send that paperwork, that is what you are admitting to. So that's why I say you're snitching on yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just to clarify that.
No, there ain't no law-abiding citizens in the government's eyes.
I thought we all law-abiding citizens.
Peasants.
Okay.
Either law-abiding peasants.
What did
disobedient
Marie Antoinette say when the people was asking we hungry? Let them eat cake. Y'all forgot about that?
He said not the Pinkerton.
Blessings, Oakland, California.
All right. What up? Okay. Oakland.
Okay, appreciate that, Clay. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah. Because like I said, I spent like 4 days just trying to go through those 4 pages, which tells me already that all the people that went when they put it in, they didn't read it, they just went ahead and just pushed it on through. And the other thing that people don't get as well with this, that everybody was back and forth about, which is why I read the document. We actually have shorter time than what's being projected. So how everybody's saying, right? We have this 120 days, right? And that time doesn't start until it hits the federal registry. Well, here's the caveat to that. It's been in the federal registry since the day that actually hit, which was that Friday the 13th. Because the attorney general, the moment he signed that, that's when it gets put into the registry. And I actually had to talk to some people who are actually in government to confirm.
All right, we back. Okay, yeah, we're back.
All
right,
we got real scared real quick.
All right, the government tried to shut us down,
real quick.
The government tried to shut us down.
We thought people was about to start busting through the windows for a second. Oh my God, like anxiety went through the roof. I'm like, oh God, I done gave too much of the sauce.
All right, y'all back up. I'm getting the thing. Y'all lives is up. So.
Okay.
I'm thinking. What's up? Nope.
All right. So where were we? Okay.
Yeah, I thought we was. I thought that was it for us.
All right. So Again, sorry for that. It seemed like we had a Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties.
So anyway, like I was saying, let me put this up. So if y'all got any more questions about guns or gear, you know, like, hey, what to look for in buying a pistol, what to look for in buying a rifle. I'm looking at, what do you guys, I don't know.
Anything.
Right, anything. Philly faded, bitch ass. Chris, if the Eagles lose, don't talk to me.
Damn. If the Eagles lose your shit, just take your goals and throw them into the St. John's.
Yeah, the goals I bought you, boy.
The goals I bought you.
BGOV Jacks, what up?
I'm gonna say they joined my live earlier.
Right. So again, I know we had a delay, so
yeah, we had that slot delay.
Well, Chris, why do you want to be in the video? We're not gonna be able to hear you on the audio. It's gonna be distorted. Anyway.
Yeah, we're back. We had a technical difficulty, and then we got scared because we thought it was gonna be the.
No one got scared. I didn't get scared. I was like, let's go. This is the time.
You said
This is what you trained for.
Okay, this is it.
You know what would be good? We can talk off. Hey, grab that the Wheeler mount, this optic mounts you use, the Zero optics. So,
they're bubbles.
Yeah. Right.
Tools.
So.
Yeah, fun fact, people. Yeah, this is why I say.
Don't embarrass him. Don't embarrass him.
Go ahead. What the fuck?
He said, "I don't care."
Okay, I got tools.
Listen.
First of all, Chris, you already got one fight. You gotta.
Hey, what's up?
Before you go see the boss.
Listen. I just need somebody to screenshot this for later. Okay. All right. This is why I say in classes, right, that you want to be organized like a library, not a toolbox. Because what is this?
You leave my damn way.
Granted, this is proof that Thomas actually uses his stuff. But my God. Yeah, exactly, Lee. Ew. Like I
need the CLR. That's
you gotta see it on all the platforms, so y'all know. Oh God, see. Well, y'all just got a whole screen full of mine.
We don't have any, but they work Unity mount.
I have a Unity mount. Which one?
Oh, you do?
Depends on which one you're asking about.
Okay, Big Easy. What Unity mount are you talking about?
Yeah.
You got Wild Williams. What's up? So anyway, like I was saying, these are the tool. If you are looking to mount a scope on a rifle for GMR, no guns. Okay.
No.
GMR, SBR, a hunting rifle. These are the two tools right here you
anything
need
that takes
to
a scope.
successfully mount, level and mount zero scope. Well, I don't know about zero, but definitely mount.
It'll level. Yeah.
That's not what I heard, Chris.
I already won my life. Hey, did you ever get that thing taken care of?
No, he lost. Okay.
See, I was about to get scared.
There's something with the Wi-Fi.
Wow, yeah, something up with the Wi-Fi. But yes, this is the Wheeler. Right.
I wonder if it's because we have too many phones on it right now.
I'm not on it.
I want mine.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning up your tools as a mechanic. This is disgusting.
Yeah, let me run
You're like, girl, right? So
this is how lost tools. I work on jets, and this is how tools go missing, and you don't know they're missing because it's a mess. You can't see what's missing. I can't even look down.
All right, so basically, right, it comes with these two pieces. This piece goes onto your top scope mount. Your top turret. So that way it'll help level it. Now, what I do want to get is one of those real Avids. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get it just because you said. I'm gonna get it just because. And then this goes on the front of your barrel, so that way you know whether or not you're twisted left or right. So it's real simple, real easy tool to use. And then to make sure that all of your screws are torqued down to the correct specifications. Oh, see, like I did you dirty, Thomas. I'm sorry.
I know.
I did you dirty this time. But yes, that fat wrench.
The torque wrench is basically a small torque wrench.
Yep, that's all it is.
What does it go up to?
It goes all the way up to 60 inch pounds. Now, just to be
25.
Now, just to be clear, there is a difference between inch pounds and foot pounds. Okay, there's a difference.
From like 10 to 60.
But yes, we're on here. If somebody had a question, the tall mount. The tall mount for the aim points or the taller mount for EOTechs? Because I have the one for the EOTechs. But I do have a buddy of mine that has the ones for the aim point. Hold on, make sure big easy. Yeah. Old school ass. What kind of optic can you put on AR pistol now since the ATF changed what an AR pistol is? Honestly,
what the fuck? Put whatever the fuck you want on it. It's your fucking rifle.
Well, to be professional and actually give you an answer. See, this is why I can't do nothing with you. So here's the thing again with that whole ruling. If you're that worried about it, just get a 16-inch upper, just slap it on there, call it a day. Simply because that whole point system, even when they did it the first time, like if you put even anything as much as a QD socket on it, it technically constitutes as a point. So it's like even if you do add an optic, it still constitutes as a point. And even that said optic, which doesn't make sense because the government wants you to be as far as a responsible gun owner, but you don't want me to put an optic which allows me to actually aim the weapon system. So you want me to blindly fire the weapon, which endangers people. Like it's 100% designed for that. But
make it make sense.
Yeah, it's the whole thing just doesn't make sense. That's why they've had so many lawsuits over it now. But yeah, honestly, that's the best thing I can tell you is honestly just put an optic on it. Don't worry about it.
What is this, flip over or something?
Aim point. Okay. The aim point tall mount. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as the whatchamacallit, as the fast riser for my EOTech. It brings it up to that 226 height. My friend TJ loves it. He doesn't have any plans on changing it. So if you're on the end to sit now, I will say this: the iron sights that are built into it is kind of useless because literally you're getting a sight radius of about that. And it's like I'm going to shoot out the 600 with a sight radius of that.
Accuracy through volume.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, you in Jersey? Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna pray for you. Right. We have some of the strict gun laws in New Jersey. What kind of long gun would you suggest for a lady for home defense? We used to get Mossberg, Remington, or Benelli. I'm used to. See,
I mean, if you're looking for something as short as possible, you have to get.
In Jersey, they can't get nothing short like that. So
no, as short as possible is 16. But if you get a shotgun, the shortest shotgun you can get is 18-inch.
18, yes.
So that's why you're going something short. You have to go 16. Unless I don't know if they have pistol. I don't know if you get like a macaroni, what the fuck?
No, because those count because they got pistol braces on too. That's why this whole pistol brace thing is irritating because a lot of other products are getting hit with it too. I'm legitimately thinking about a solution. Because I don't want to tell you 16 because 16 you'll be able to maneuver.
It's 16 with a folding stock.
Can they have?
Like I ain't gonna lie, if you got like an AK with a folding stock. Right, that's 16 inch.
You know what?
And then you can still keep it compact, until you deploy the stock. What up, Promise? I know who you are now. I see that's this.
Right? Yeah. Hi. So Val, what I'm doing right now, I'm taking a picture of that question.
You didn't get her permission.
Well, stop. Shut up. I'm trying to help somebody out. Damn. But I took a picture of your YouTube name and that question. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and get back to you with that. Hey, what's up, Goku?
He said, "I'm gonna slide in your DMs, Val."
Yeah, because I want to give you the best answer that I know I can come up with, and I can't come up with a solution that I think would be the best one right now.
It's you and your bitch.
I got my bit clean, my other bits. That's right. You keep my bitch in line.
Bitch slap you right.
Caltech KSG. Well, okay, so let me make sure I got this right. You want to put you're suggesting the Caltech KSG. I mean, Caltech KSG.
Granted, I get it. If Jason was here, I think Jason has one.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to get rid of it.
Right.
He can't because nobody wants it.
Again, like
it's a cool shotgun. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, how much is that sucker? Like, damn, it's over 1,000, I think. So
again, you get a pump action shotgun. It's just the same thing.
You can get a police traded Remington 870 for like
or Mossberg
$200,
right? And call it Maverick 88 to be honest, and call it a day. Right?
I hate to say it, but yeah, even the Maverick 88, and Mossberg designed that gun to be basically the poverty shotgun.
He's trying to be like Heat.
I need that M1A.
He said I want to get an M1A set up.
I mean,
he said I want to be one MOA a barn.
Yeah. You said you want 3 MOA at 100 yards.
Hey, don't let him talk about MOA. I killed that deer. That deer dead as fuck with my MOA. My MOA.
How close was that deer again?
Like 50 something yards.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where is he at? Dead.
Where is he now? Dead.
Right where I hit him too. I know.
Sorry, y'all.
I know. I'm just saying.
I told you I'm a woman and I see stuff in the mess. I gotta clean it up. And I was
you're like the niece that we picked up for the weekend that like we gotta sit in the corner with a tablet.
Yeah, but notice the thing. Like this is better. It's clean.
Like,
it's clean up. So when you train me, like you don't pull. Because last time you pulled this thing out and you pull, I was like, what the hell is going on here?
I don't pull out.
Clearly, with all this.
You don't clean up either. Got something going on down there.
Just let it go the way it is. Let nature handle it.
Right, that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. All right, let's see. I would get a semi-auto 20 gauge.
No, stay away from semi-auto shotguns. They're just not.
Unless you about to go down the road and get a Benelli M4.
That's what I'm saying.
Or get something like that. Look,
there's no need to spend that money.
They ain't no. Because they're not as reliable as those platforms. Like, there's a reason why there's not too many semi-auto shotguns out there that are actually. What was that other one that I saw? I think it was by Benelli as well. Because I remember the guy from James from TFB I remember he did a whole video about that one. And that was the only one I liked.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm not a shotgun person. The Beretta, that's it. I go with my Beretta 1301 tactical, whatever you have, trading is key. Absolutely. Thank you, Black Boy Dexter.
Like a cat. You'll be set up for next time you train you as one of your students. Because this is horrible.
You're the only student for me.
No, you have other people who come and train with you.
But you're the only one that matters.
The Beretta 1300 is very reliable.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that Beretta 1301 shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. And it's I think it's like about $1,000. But again, you gotta spend about $1,000 to get into that type of platform.
And to get Eric, when you getting breacher stuff, did you want to be the breacher of the squad?
Give me the spear. That's like a giant crowbar. Look, I'm reading something immediately.
Well, Zach suggested where I should go and find a spear when I was talking about the spear. So I got it from Academy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got it from Academy.
Tanya, another question.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so I had the YouTube Cashapp, not YouTube Cashapp, YouTube monetization, but they got rid of my monetization. So I got to reapply. So the only way to donate to the LocsNLoad is on here, Cashapp. They be hating on me for real, bro. Like they gave me 2 strikes. I got 2 strikes within a week of each other. And I was like, that was one strike. I was 1 strike away from being deleted. So I had to be a good boy.
That's why as much as how many times you done been in my ass about, starting up my platforms and stuff, it's like me being the person watching in the background how much crap you done went through. It's like, do I really want to go through that headache?
Well, I appreciate it, Tanya.
Hey, what's up, operations?
Here we go, Eric. Do we rock night vision? I wish we had a camera the last time we was out there doing night vision training, because I was truly proud to see what the group had come to.
Look at how I ran, like for how we was really struggle busting. Now we really out here short busting.
Right.
We was struggle busting so hard.
I mean, we were still struggling at night, but it's nice to have like it's like when you know you leveled up. Right? It's like when you know it's like, okay, it's the feel. And you know what? I'll equate it to this. To answer the question directly, yes, me and Thomas do run night vision. I have dual tube night vision. He has a mono tube.
What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing.
Don't worry about it.
I'm over here busy. Let go of my head.
It's too late now. And to make it easier as far as a comparison for everybody, right? When you get into night vision from Thomas's perspective, right? That's like jumping from planet Earth to the moon. But what I did, because I jumped into duels, I jumped from here to the moon and just walked around it. That's the only difference between me and Thomas. But that's only because he got a single, I got duels.
It's like playing like the most like legit video game of your life, right? Because it's like it is like stepping to an alternate reality. Because like you gotta remember, like everything is like pitch black at night, but through the night vision, it's like it don't seem like it. You can still see detail and everything.
Thank you, Gentle
Right.
Killer and Big Easy.
But yeah, but yeah, definitely night again. It really opened my eyes when I could see, like, first of all, at the range we were shooting at, like it was like 150, 200 yards. We were shooting those targets, and I was still able to put the laser on there. Boom, ding. I was like, fuck, bro, like. I couldn't imagine going up against a force of guys that's got night vision.
That legitimately got night vision and know how to use that.
And I don't, but like it almost seems like cheating. You know?
It is. Do your nodes have white false? Yes. So I'm running Photonis Echo white false tubes. Thomas is running L3s. So he's running some Guccier tubes than me, but don't snuff on a Photonis tube. They're very, very good. In fact, a lot of us
this thing is giving me African King vibes.
Yeah, you're gonna be like setting it up as a prop and stuff. Watch the first post I see he's gonna be Heimdall.
That's what I said. Y'all gonna
he's gonna be Heimdall now. Great.
Yeah, you can see the muscle definition.
Great. You see the muscle, yeah, see?
He's
gonna be look, Tom's gonna start posting thirst traps. He's going on
that. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do my gun reviews in my underwear for the ladies. And the fellas, not
well, they donate. I guess you're showing.
And Money said, "What up, Locs? Got a ton of value from your videos. Mad respect for you and what you're doing."
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. L3 is very nice. You are absolutely correct about that. I was considering a 20 gauge. 20 gauge has a little bit less recoil. I personally don't like shotguns for home defense simply because. Even if you use double aught buck, number 7 shot. Let's just use number 7 shot, right? As soon as when you let that trigger off, you can't technically be held accountable for all 7 of those pellets going in that singular direction because you're shooting it in a pattern. Versus a handgun where when you pull the trigger once, one bullet flies. If it goes off to the up and to the right scientifically, we all know that was your fault.
She really organized my shit. That's crazy.
This is
why we need women, y'all. Man, this is why we need women. We would never do anything like that.
Like I am legitimately baffled. Like okay, and you know what? I hope you edited this too because I showed the camera what this looked like.
You gonna show what it looks like after
before and after.
Oh, you got this booty dust up here.
The booty dust. Here's a warrior.
Said 300 blackout subsonic is the best home defense. I don't know about best, but it's definitely a good one.
As someone that's about to get into 300 blackout, you're correct up to a certain point. And the reason why I say that is because not all 300 blackout subs are great. One company, which hopefully if you guys are all you guys that are watching on Instagram, y'all can kick over and watch this now. Discreet Ballistics, they make some copper projectiles and they make ammunition as well. That when that projectile reaches the destination and it dumps all of its energy in there, it still retains between 97 to 99% of its actual mass, of its original mass, which is dope. So literally whatever the foot-pounds per square inch that that bullet is advertising, you can sit there and do the math and take off between 97 to 99% of that, which you're not really losing too much.
Good for follow-up shots.
Good for follow-up shots. Yep.
Tactical Goku.
Yeah. He said, yeah. He's like hopping between.
Right.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be on here for like another 10 minutes, guys. So if y'all got any questions,
I'm gonna be on for the next 4 hours.
4 hours. Jesus.
It's gonna be me and Marie talking about everything.
I'm gonna be hitting the road. Y'all got me hanging out
No.
way longer than I should be.
But you like
But I'm having fun.
Exactly.
Over here organizing tools like an OCD
are you done?
person.
Is it finished?
I'm gonna have to stick these two here because they're not.
Make it fit. You gotta spit on it. I'm talking about putting.
This is a live, not an OnlyFans. Can you calm down?
Sir.
There you go.
Okay, all right. So everybody saw, most of you guys saw it before, right? All right, we're gonna go down the list. Look at that. Look at what she did.
I don't know why it's gonna get fucked up.
No, it's not. You should
Thomas is gonna fuck it up again. Look at that. Like perfectly pristine.
These ones look like they need to be replaced or thrown away.
They do.
Yeah,
Are they twisted?
Yeah, they look broken.
Like I said, Thomas, we need to get you some new tools, man. Trust me, I need some new ones too. That's what
Look at that. That fast.
That's the only. Well, that part's not connected. I don't know what you're gonna do with this.
I'm scared to shake it because I feel like if I shake it, all of them are gonna come out.
They shouldn't. I locked them down in there, but you just need to find somewhere for this stuff.
Where is this coming from?
I think it's where he changed holsters.
I don't need that.
I don't need nothing.
I kept mine too. When you switched out my holster,
Good for fellas. Yeah.
Get your foot rubbed.
I'm good. Can I get some free food? Some catfish nuggets and French fries. No.
Catfish nuggets, Philly, and fries. I'm full.
I'm surprised you ain't not off.
Because I'm talking.
Okay, so that's where these ones went.
So, any last minute questions? I appreciate it, Big Easy, for you joining us. Have fun. See you next time. If you guys want to donate to the YouTube channel, this is the way to do it until I can monetize the channel again. So
if you can monetize the channel again,
He will be.
If I want to be honest, really to be honest, if I want to.
I'm gonna say honestly, I would just do like how we discussed before, just go down that road.
Because I got a Patreon and I got my own website. I got a Cashapp, so I have ways if people want to donate outside of just dealing with YouTube's bullshit. Because every dollar I get on YouTube, it gets taxed. So I think they take like every dollar I get, they take like 30 cents or some shit.
So you make it 70, yeah. So
Right.
Just another incentive to why we
That's what I'm thinking about.
Patreon, man.
That's why I have my own website. That's why I want to. But like, if I have my own website, you guys will have to join. Like, I think it's like $5 a month. But we have free content and shit. We gonna be on there. So, okay, last minute question. See, I was actually thinking about this.
Somebody. Oh,
13.7 pin and weld or standard 16, right? So, again, listen, don't even pin and weld, to be honest. Either just get a 16 or get a 13.7 and rock it short.
Because I was in that deliberation myself of actually going 13.9 and pin and welding it, but because of how technology just changes, like I could take just a sample size of 2022 and look at all the stuff that it came out. Not just for suppressors alone, like 2 different mounting interfaces that came out now. YHM that came out with a new one now that you can pin and weld. Like,
but I mean,
there's no point. That's why just get a 16-inch upper. That way across the board, all 50 states can't nobody say nothing to you. Other than California, because you got to put a featureless whatever, but just don't go to California.
And then if you want to swap out muzzle devices, you can. You're not stuck to that just one muzzle device.
Yeah. Or you got to go back to the person that pinned and welded it on there in the first place, and now you got to look at them and say, well, that new Sons of Liberty muzzle device that came out? Yeah. Well, I need you to fix it. Trust me, your gunsmith gonna be real mad. Just like your nail tech get mad when you mess up your nails. Your gunsmith gonna be real mad because I am now a gunsmith. I'm allergic to fish, but I catch them. Oh, okay.
No, that's so Carlo.
That's what's up.
But yeah,
I need to go fishing.
Just
For the price of how much fish is right about now, I need to go fishing.
But yeah, just go 13.7. If you're even thinking about, just go 16. If you're looking for an AR pistol,
it'll cost you less.
If you're looking for an AR pistol, go 10.5 to 12.5. All right, 13.7 is like dual. I hate saying dual, but I'm saying 13.7 is general purpose. It's not dual. It's general purpose.
But like, can we really even say like AR pistol anymore? I don't even think that's a concept anymore now because this whole pistol brings bullshit.
Get you a short barrel rifle.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, so it's like, just fucking just do that.
Right.
Just do that. Like, it sucks because you got to sit there and pay the waiting game. But again, if you register it as a short barrel rifle you do it like the normal way, then you should be good. Because again, my only issue is the fact that the government is specifically asking you to take photos and send them to them. I don't like that. I really You answering our questions, Locs. I'll hit you in Cash App. Oh, hey, look at you.
Right.
See, that's why maybe I need to start projecting my Cash App. Maybe get $1 or $2. Really appreciate you answering our questions. Yeah, of course. Locs, I'll hit you in Cash App. Stay safe, peace, family. Yep.
Thank you, Val. Appreciate it. Thanks for doing it live.
Yeah.
I know I don't be telling you guys when I go live, but that just shows who the real mofos are, because I be seeing some of the same ones that be live when I go live. So I always like to see who the real fans are versus the people who just subscribe. The real from the fake. All right.
Yeah.
Short bus. Now everybody can get on.
That's why we call it that. That's what most people don't get, because and it's funny because I actually had somebody like run at me and was like, "Oh, that's so disrespectful." I'm like, "No, if you understand what short bus is about, you know." And
all I kept thinking was a damn unity.
Unity.
These two.
I wish somebody would slide me like that, boy. I would beat your ass so fast.
Another one.
Slide me and I just walk away. That can't happen. Someone's got to go.
Super Dave.
Even so, there was a duel after that. Somebody had to go.
Super Dave.
What up, Dave?